and reacts.
Hi guys, welcome back to Eddie and Reacts.
Indeed.
What we got today, Ed?
Well, we did one last week for the first time. Japanese, kind of a rocky pop band, Mrs. Green Apple.
Mm.
And in the comments, excuse me, I'm sorry if I've never picked up on your name, so I apologise for that. But there's this certain person, I don't know if it was male or female, and they suggested that we should listen to a couple of, they gave us 2 or 3 songs live. Said we should listen to the live stuff. So this is one of them we've picked out. So you know who you are, whoever suggested this. So today we're back with Mrs. Green Apples, and this is a live performance of The Invincible.
Oh wow, lovely. Are you ready, Ed?
Yes, we're ready for it. Yeah.
さあ怖くはない不安はない私の夢はみんなの願い歌えば心晴れる大丈夫よ私は最強
Well, I'll tell you, Ed. Right, that got me wobbling about.
I saw that. Yeah, it's different from the one we watched. So I can see what they mean about the live performance. A lot of dynamics.
Yeah.
Dynamism, I was going to say, but I don't know if I even know if that's a word. But I like the dynamics of it, and
Great string arrangement.
yeah, I mean, they're great everything.
It was
just
lively.
It was just a great whole. Well, the whole song was just well arranged,
And
all
the
the
sort of-
drop out parts and all the back in and
Was it a yodel thing I was hearing?
the vocal. Yeah. I mean, especially that last note he hit. He hit that so he's got a high voice. I mean, he's a good singer. I mean, the band are great. Yeah, they are great, and I did really enjoy that. I'm not knocking these guys in any way because I think they're great. I think they're brilliant. I still prefer One OK Rock, and vocally especially. I mean, that Taka just takes some beating, Just everything he's got in his voice, the charisma, the dynamics, just everything. And his stage presence as well. But these guys are great. Don't get me wrong.
I like the way it went into 3/4 halfway through it.
Well, it went into quite a few things. I liked a little bit where it came out of the vocal and then he played, the guitar player was playing a little bit and everything dropped out and it was just like him doing it. Bap, 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 bap.
I know, yeah.
Bap, bap, bap. But it wasn't just the band with all the accents. The lighting was just fucking great. A great live performance. I can see. So you know who you are, the guy that suggested it, and we'll probably look at another one of the ones you suggested as well for the live stuff. I think you suggested 3, but I thought they were great. Yeah, I mean, terrific.
But I did like the vocal style. That sort of like
yeah.
I don't know what country that comes from, Yodeling.
That's Switzerland.
Switzerland, is it? Yeah.
No, don't you remember? I met a girl from Switzerland with a yodel-odely.
Oh no, yeah. No.
That was the old song. She taught me to yodel, yodel-odely.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it tells you right in the first line. There was a girl from Switzerland.
I don't remember the words.
Well, anyway,
no.
I don't know why I remember all this shit.
No.
I remember things like that. All the important things in life, he'll tell you. I haven't a fucking clue, I'm an idiot. But my head's full of fucking shit that I've accumulated in my life. Stuff like that you should never know.
No.
And all of a sudden it will pop out for some reason. I mean, this is a song from like middle of the 60s. I think it was Frank Ifield that did it. Now there's another thing. I even remember the singer, Frank Ifield. She taught me yodel, yodel. It all started, and I don't know what it was, but it is from the Swiss Alps. And
so it's sort of multicultural then, this track wasn't it?
No, sort of like, yeah.
You know, sort of had Western sort of rock. And then
I don't know, the yodeling.
The yodeling came
Well,
from...
that might be part of the Japanese thing anyway, but it might be called something different. They might not call it yodeling.
No.
But maybe they use that. I mean, we saw, and we haven't done it for a while, and I love her, I think she's great. Sonya, the South Korean singer that sings the modern but with the traditional old. I don't think you were that impressed with her. She did that with her voice, and I thought she was fucking great. I've not heard anybody else sing like her.
No.
And I think that's another thing that's very kind of yodely as well. And so it's probably part of their culture and heritage in the Asian market, but it's not known as yodeling.
No. Well, it probably isn't, no. But no, I quite liked it.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was like spicy, you know.
And I thought it was a
got
great
bits of
song.
everything
I thought
in
it was a
there,
great
really.
song.
Yeah.
Well, you like spicy, don't you?
I do, yeah.
But I'm surprised that you sitting there rocking away in that, because you never learn. You're going to end up back in hospital. You know, guys, in the last 2 weeks, this guy's been in and out of hospital twice. The last time they kept him in for about 4 days or 5 days or whatever.
5 days, yeah.
And then look at him, he'll be back in again. He'll phone me up tomorrow and go, Ed, I'm back in there again. Because what he's doing is, all the antibiotics and all the whatever it is he's got going on with him, he's mixing it all up when he's doing this. And then he'll go up in the morning and be saying to his partner, I don't feel well, call the ambulance. I mean, you can't fucking you can't make it up, guys. You can't make it up.
Anyway, guys, if you want to hear any more of this band, any more reactions, I know we're late to the party.
Oh, well, yeah.
We're
late. Look, we're late to the party with every fucking
We
thing.
are, yeah. So, if you want any more reactions from us, with this band or any other,
Yeah.
put it in the comments below.
That's it.
And we'll see you next time,
Yeah.
guys.
Sayonara, guys.